What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today, I'll be teaching you guys the advanced techniques of Mace PvP. I hope you guys have already learned a good aim and some basic techniques of Mace PvP, which I told in my previous video. So, without further ado, let's get into learning Mace. First of all, what you got to do is create a new flat world. Once you're in the world, you got to grab an elytra, mace, any chest plate, iron golem, spawn egg, fireworks, and wind bust, 2 enchanted book, enchant the mace with the wind, burst 2 using anvil, and then set up your hotbar. Now, spawn the iron golem and copy the command I'm typing to make the iron golem invincible. Now change your game mode to peaceful and switch to survival mode. Now, equip your elytra, double tap your jump button, and use the fireworks to fly in air. After attaining some height, look back down, trace the position of iron golem, glide slowly through air to the iron golem, unequip your elytra as soon as you reach the iron golem, and mace it. Practice this again and again and again until you hit the iron golem every single time. Now, practicing elytra mace on an iron golem is a little easy as it has a bigger hitbox. So, to fully master this technique, you gotta try this on a zombie. Once you have mastered that, you got to learn a technique which is very crucial in Mace PvP, but for that, you got to join a server named Zeka, as it is easy to practice that technique in Zeka. Now, what you got to do is equip your elytra quickly enough, double tap your jump button, and use the wind charge before you touch the ground. This will let you fly a little higher than normally wind charging, and then you got to swap back to your chest plate to mace your opponent. This technique is a little complicated and hard as. You won't get much time to do everything at once while your opponent is trying to mace you. So you got to practice this again and again until you master it. Now, there's an overpowered technique in Zeka PvP called breach swapping. I don't know if it's possible in vanilla Bedrock, but you can potentially one-tap your opponent with this. Let me show you how this looks like. See? That just popped this guy's totem in a single hit. But you would ask me how to do that, Rasper? If I say honestly, then you can learn this only when you have a good aim. What you got to do to breach swap is just mace, normally the opponent with the breach mace instead of density mace, and just quickly swap to your sword like I did. This will one-tap your opponent. Let me tell you again, if you don't have a good aim in Mace PvP right now, then do not try this technique, as this won't work without a good aim, and you may end up losing the match only. Now let me show you how your Mace PvP would look like after you have mastered all these techniques. All right, that's it for today's teaching. I hope you guys learned something valuable from it. Consider subscribing and liking the video. If I get a lot of support in this video, then I would teach bridging or sword PvP. Till then, see ya.